This is my second video tonight. Just gonna talk about what I think social media is doing to teenagers. From my experience in terms of giving them a platform, because I don't think at a certain age you should be given a platform when you lack a lot of life experience and emotional maturity. And the topic that I'm going to get into, which is from my own experience, is thirst traps or narcissism online. It's not. So if you're not familiar with that, it's essentially just recording either your face or your body or your outfits or whatever it really is to kind of lure people into thirsting for you. And this all happened for me unintentionally. I began my TikTok page for hair growth because I have long hair and I got a haircut. So I wanted to post a video every day to document my hair growth. And funny enough, I posted really consistently because apparently the algorithm picked up on this. I wanted to post every single day so you could see how long my hair was growing every single day. One of the videos just randomly exploded at how, that's how TikTok is, how short form media is nowadays. You can just blow up for no reason. And then I had an audience for a completely different reason. They weren't interested in my hair growth or my hairstyle or anything. It was just because I look like a character from a show or something. I don't know. I forgot what it was. But what this has done is you just get that dopamine rush once you get all those notifications. And me personally, I was always kind of like the weirder kid. Or I didn't really get attention in real life or online at all. So when I just see this flood of notifications coming in, I'm like, oh my God, this is like an unknown experience for me because I've been, pretty much neglected in terms of, being online and stuff. Like I had no attention online. So you just get this craving and you're like, maybe if I post again, it's going to happen again. And then, just like that, it happens again and again and again. And TikTok keeps rewarding you with these dopamine hits over and over and over again. Then I decided to stop posting for personal reasons. It had nothing to do with TikTok. It was just something that happened in my life. And the algorithm kind of cuts out. It's not used to that. I would post every single day at the same time. Then I stopped posting for about a week. It happens just like that. You stop posting for a week, whatever. Sometimes, you just fade away because, people didn't want me for my personality. They wanted me for whatever I was posting online. It had nothing to do with, how funny I was or how anything, and there's a million attractive people or stylish people out there and, they'll just go from one person to the next person. So what I noticed that did is I was just like, wow, everybody just shifted away that fast. Like you can blow up so fast over something as shallow as your looks and people will be on it like the next one right after, like I had no established following. I had nobody that was following me for who I was or for my sense of humor or anything. It was it was just me standing there. I could show you one of the videos. I'll post it somewhere later, but it was just me with my little haircut and shirt and posting videos. And after a while you kind of miss it and you're like, wow, I really wish, what happened? Like there must be something wrong with me. And what I thought later is there isn't really something wrong with me. It's just, the algorithm stopped working. I look pretty much exactly the same. My hair looked exactly the same as ever. I mean, obviously I stopped caring about it now, but, you develop that self-consciousness and then it comes with an ego. So once you have a following, you're just like, well, if this happened so easily, then, why isn't it happening in real life? It might as well happen in real life, the evil thirst trapper, which is a lot of them if you didn't know. And, every single time people are out here rewarding, just a thirst trap. I mean, there's nothing wrong with feeling confident in posting yourself, in my opinion, but if you can't handle that whole mental toll that it takes when it's all taken away from you or it all fades away, then it's not the right thing for you because I noticed it and I was able to handle it decently well. There are people who are completely shattered in terms of like their confidence. They think that there's something wrong with them or people think they look bad now. And I don't think that was the case. It's just like beauty standards, especially on short form media, shift so much. Because I was part of that niche, like alternative, like emo-ish looking, whatever you want to call it. And then it shifted to more like surfer style or, whatever the trend is. There's always like a standard that people have to go by. And then the masses on TikTok just all follow. So, I was able to, put that together, and it was like, it's not me. It's just like people go from one place to another. But once you have that ego in real life, you're kind of like, if it doesn't happen in real life, like there, why isn't there people flooding towards me in real life? You'll start thinking about that too. And you will limit a lot of meaningful relationships with other people. Like you won't be able to put yourself as low of a level as someone else, because you're like, oh, I'm clouded now. I'm a micro celebrity or whatever you want to call it. And it's just dumb. And there's so many people that I've seen on TikTok. I've made a lot of friends in that whole community. Friends, they're not friends. No one online is your friend, in my opinion. But unless, it's just like they don't know you, and you can kind of tell how these people are, because they won't talk to you because you fell off. Like, I made a lot of friends in this community, some of them with hundreds of thousands of followers. And once they notice that I kind of fell off, I've lost thousands of followers, they'll be like, there's no point in talking to you anymore. I mean, if your mutual presence doesn't really mean anything to me anymore. So they just, they cut you out, they'll unfollow you, and you'll be like, damn, well, did I do something wrong? Or is it because I'm ugly now or whatever? It's just, it doesn't make sense, and you should never let that get to you. So I don't know. This is just my PSA, I guess. Don't get involved in internet micro celebrityism. It's unhealthy for your mental health. And unless you are doing it to get signed to a modeling agency, create exposure for some other, talent or skill that you're trying to present to a mass amount of people, don't do it, because I wasn't really passionate about anything else. I was just posting myself, and then once it was stripped away from me, I had nothing else to grasp on. I had no other talent to show people, I was just a bland person that people liked for a while because of his hair, because of his looks or aesthetic, whatever. And it just fades away. So, don't let it get to you or whatever. That's the message.